Welcome, everybody, and we are fired up for another sensational college football matchup. Nobody at home today who can stake their claim in this neutral site showdown. While this game caps off the regular season, how that season is remembered will be impacted greatly by what happens in this game. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Iowa State Cyclones, taking on a team from the Big 10, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up in this bowl game. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So the Oregon Ducks offense will start this game off. And as we look out on the field, here comes the man who makes it all go, and that's this quarterback.
Yeah, and he's big time. That's why he's up for all these awards. He's known. Everybody knows exactly what he brings to the table. He can run it. He can throw it. They're expecting a big day from this young fella.
Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Oh, he's going to go up top. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down. Well, guys, bowl season is here. Always fun to get these non-traditional matchups that you don't see regularly. What do you guys remember about playing in a bowl?
I think you remember all the moments throughout the season, throughout your career, and it's the last time that you ever get these group of individuals together. You say goodbye to so many people, and it's kind of bittersweet, but always fun, Jesse, to dance with your boys one last time. But another thing, too, I love the swag bag.
Lost one deep down the right side. And he's got it inside the 25. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon! And the extra point makes it 7-0. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game and get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
So the Iowa State Cyclones offense has its first opportunity of the day. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football.
DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Leaves it with the back. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Offense gets set for second down. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. He's going to take off.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. The Cyclones will punt it away on fourth down. Waves the arm for the fair catch, and the catch is made close to the 30-yard line. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well, Palmer. They executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give them a first down. The Ducks keeping this defense off balance. They can hit them from a variety of angles, this time going up top.
So many things to look at. You know, they've always traditionally gone fast as well in the past at Oregon, but, you know, the quarterback run and the run up the middle and then the play-action pass, they keep you guessing a lot, and they make a lot of plays down the field because your eyes are focused on something they shouldn't be focused on.
The Ducks come to the line in the hurry-up. On third down, he drops to throw. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. They bring the punter onto the field now. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Iowa State sending the offense back out. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
Well, the offense got themselves into trouble. They're back in their own end. It's an obvious passing situation, so the defense is just pinning their ears back, and they're trying to get after him. They could not allow him to escape, step up, get rid of the football. They take a sack very close to the goal line.
And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
The throw, just a short pass to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Looking to the big tight end. He's got it. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down.
Well, offensive coordinators put in countless hours every week trying to formate and use different personnel groupings and shifts and motions to give their offense a success on third down. You can tell in this game, this offensive coordinator, he has put in the work this week.
Offense getting set for first down. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. David, given the fact that you are a devoted helmet head, I'm not sure that you're aware there are a lot of other festivities around the bowl game. Did you ever experience any of that?
Of course I'm a helmet head. Yeah, spot on. Agree with that. But here's the thing. We did a meat-eating contest at the Outback Bowl my senior year. Which squad could eat more steak from Outback?
Looking for the end zone. And that pass picked off. And the senior just took that one out of the air and sent it the other way. The offense set for a first down play. They're looking for an advantage to the right. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. To the air, it's Pedrino. Got his man out of the backfield. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. They'll try to get it through the air. Forced out of the pocket. Quarterback tried to scramble around for a while, but the defense able to bring him down.
Well, the problem with the play-action game is that it forces the QB to hold on to the ball just a little bit longer to allow some of these plays to develop. And, of course, that gives this defense longer to get after him.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Signals for the fair catch and looks it in at the 40. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Paul, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays, and I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this drive.
On second down, wants to throw it. Now improvising. He holds it in, and nobody's close. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Ducks!
This guy is so dangerous because of his speed. He can take the top off a defense, and he did it right there on the post. Great arm talent, getting the throw out in front of him. It didn't matter how many DBs they had deep on that one. I don't think they could have stopped.
And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Off play action on first down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's second and long. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. Running back searching for a hole. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. He's taking the shot. It's complete. A huge pickup. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. The incompletion on first down leaves them with 2nd and 10 from the 43. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Got the quick pass. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. And the Cyclones are on the move. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. From the gun, running back on the move. One thing I've noticed from talking to coaches about their approach to bowl games is how many of them use it as a springboard for next season. They try to focus on developing some of the new guys, maybe, that have joined them for the bowl practices.
I mean, you get 15-plus extra practices. You start to play and experience more as young guys. The older guys get a little bit more rest. But, yeah, you're building the future. You're building the foundation. You're working on your technique. And you know what? You also get to have some fun. I think that's important for team building, is having fun at your location, doing the different things together to start to build that unity that will make a big difference in the future.
Yeah, there's a saying in college football that your freshman year, when you get to bowl season, you're no longer a freshman. A lot of players grow up. You get the extra practices mentally, and from a confidence standpoint, you turn the page. I can remember back to my true freshman year, we were getting ready to play Penn State. We had a lot of NFL talent in my freshman class, and everybody just seemed to grow a foot taller. They were playing with a different intensity level that really paid off for us the next year.
Trying to start the drive with a pass. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy at second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Direct snap. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. The Ducks racing to the line in the hurry-up. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. And here comes the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Looking for a productive play on first down. The give to the back. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Here's the handoff. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Back to throw, it's Pedrino. Looking deep. Makes the grab. Flying out to the left. Touchdown, Cyclones! And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. He's looking to throw. Finds the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on 2nd down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep...
Trying to beat the D deep. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Ducks will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll bring it back. It's Barry. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
Feeling some heat. It falls incomplete. How about the trickeration on 1st down that just goes awry? Now on 2nd down. Off the play fake. Lets it fly deep downfield. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. The Cyclones will punt this one away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that
pressure got to him, couldn't get rid of it, and they got him for a safety. So after taking the safety, they'll line up for a free kick from their own 20.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. 1st down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Wide receiver shows motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. This offense has a 2nd down play. To the air, it's Pedrino. Trying to get to it. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. The DBs will back off a bit. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Trying to escape and get it himself. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit.
There was just nowhere to go with the football for the quarterback throwing it. So he tried to create, tried to extend the play with his legs, just not able to get away from the defense, and now we have 4th down.
He'll call for the fair catch here. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some 1st downs together. Get some good mojo going.
Wants to throw on 1st down. looking for a deep man. And he makes the catch at the 10. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon! They'll line up to go for 2. From the gun, looking for a man. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. So they got the touchdown now, going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. Returner will field it and try to get some field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Iowa State sending the offense back out. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
Right. Well, after not getting a thing done on first down, it's second and long from the 24. Dropping back, it's Pedrino. Quarterback extends the play. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Defense did a great job. Third and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Quick strike complete. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Throws to the wideout. And that pass is intercepted. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Trying to find his man on first down. Looking deep down the right side. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, a delightful first 2 quarters of football there today in Vegas. And we have to start this halftime breakdown by addressing the play of this elite wide receiver. This is clearly a young man who, once he's finished playing on Saturdays, he's going to be playing on Sundays. The kid has different gears. He has a knack for finding gaps in the defense. And I can't remember a college player with that kind of catch radius. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Allegiant Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. The Ducks will kick it off to start the second half. And he's going to try to return this one. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. And sort of an ugly first half, honestly, but the deficit's still manageable if they want to wrap up this season with a bowl win.
This is a team I know that takes a lot of pride, and I'm sure at halftime in the locker room, David, there was some shouting going on. They need to get themselves motivated and ready to go, because they're not out of this game.
Yeah, and when you get that shouting and you get the quarreling amongst each other, you get some motivation. You need something good to happen early. This first possession, get the football, go make something happen, create some momentum.
Back to pass, it's Pedrino. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. And the Cyclones come to the line with a new set of downs. The corners are walked up tight. They'll try it over the left side. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. They go right back to him. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Fires to the big fella. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down. The Cyclones will send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. On the return, it's Durham. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. You should have ran a better route.
The Ducks in the hurry-up. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. He's got his man across the middle. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Give to the back. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays. But sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well. But if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
And the Ducks are marching down the field. Buying some time. Trying to make magic with his feet.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be 3rd down.
All right, QB, I got to trust you, man. You already threw one pick. Now that one probably should have picked. You got to give me a reason to feel confident I can drop back and let you throw the football again. Or else this league maybe gets a little bit short. Maybe we start warming up the righty in the bullpen.
On 4th down, looking to pass. It's complete on the right side. And he'll be stopped short, or maybe he stopped himself short. A first down for the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's going for the big play. And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there. After they couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. To the ground with the back. They'll give him a couple that leaves him with 3rd and 8. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line. And he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver. Really, really nice football play. Man, I got to understand option football. I got to play my responsibility, make sure that I know what I'm doing. Look at the linebacker. Great job doing that. Staying patient, getting to the quarterback, making the big tackle.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Pedrino. And they can't make the play on 3rd down.
3rd and long situation. They tried to go screen. I think they were hoping it was going to be a big zone and they could get those offensive linemen down the field, but the defense sniffed it out, forcing the incompletion.
And the Cyclones will line up to punt it away. Fair catch, called for and made. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. This drive will open from the 15. Off the play fake on 1st down. Gets it out fast. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the middle. He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be third down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On third and long, he has to throw for it. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35.
What a beautiful throw and catch on this play. And I love the job the receiver did tracking the ball in the air. Nice job of locating the throw and then hauling it in.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. The Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Relying on that running game as they threaten to pick up a 4 down to the 13. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
Well, I know that one fell incomplete, but what a day this guy has had throwing the football. Multiple touchdowns, and he's done a really nice job with his decision-making. Hasn't thrown any picks, which has really helped keep this offense on schedule.
Fires into the end zone. And the pass falls incomplete. That's how we'll wrap up the third quarter of play. But now, time for the fourth quarter. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. Going for 6. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. First down here for the offense. From the gun, the running back has it. Hard running there. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. Wants to pass it. Complete downfield. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. The Cyclones moving quickly to the line.
That's a beautiful pass and catch. I love the job the quarterback does manipulating the defense with his eyes. He froze that safety, and that allowed his receiver more room to work his route.
And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Line getting set on second down. Looking to throw. He's knocked down in the backfield, a swarming defense, and he'll lose 7. A third and long coming up here. Scanning the field, it's Pedrino. Getting some heat. He'll pull it down. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. And the Cyclones look to keep this drive humming. He makes a grab. They will score. Touchdown, Iowa State. Well, if the momentum hadn't shifted before, it certainly has now.
It has, and now you got some game pressure, right? That's beautiful. Now the defense comes out, get you a stop, get aggressive, but the offense a little bit of pressure now because they know if the ball goes back to the other side, they could lose this ball game.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on fourth down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Still on his feet at the 45. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's first and 10. Makes the grab on the left. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. The offense in hurry-up mode. On second down, he'll let it fly. steps away to find some room. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. Going to try to pop one on the screen. He stopped quickly, but not before he has enough for the first down. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to third down. You get them to those critical points. Now they get the first down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
The give to the tailback. Just trying to power it ahead. They pick up 5. Ball spotted up to 12. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He makes the catch close to the sticks, but he'll be a little short of the first down. So this offense has the lead. They have the ball. They have the clock on their side and a chance perhaps to put it out of reach. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? He's looking to throw. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Third and goal coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. They won't let him in. He had a nose for that end zone, but he will be stopped short. And they're going to try this on fourth down. They need a full 5. Oh, no, the ball popped out. This could change things. Oh, the offensive first. Absolute disaster by falling on that fumble. Desperately wanted to convert on fourth down, but couldn't do it. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. They've got it first and 10 from the 25. Use the play fake, now to throw. Now he's going to break the pocket. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. This is as big a play as we've had in this game. Third down and 3. Discards a man. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. The Cyclones have it with a first and 10. He's going to pass. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. He's loose on the right. Touchdown, Cyclones! And with that, they move out front here in the fourth. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the fourth. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the fourth down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
And those are frustrating because you think you might get points, and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football-type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
Pressure coming. Quarterback gets past the marker. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play.
Every possession later in the game means so much more. You start getting the fourth quarter, one-possession games.
And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. Quarterback wants to throw on second down. He's going up top here late in the game. Touchdown, Ducks! And they've moved out front here in the fourth. And he knocks it through, and And the lead is a field goal here in the fourth quarter. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Bringing it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Iowa State sending the offense back out. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Complete to the left. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Looking to throw, it's Pedrino. Looking down the middle. He makes a catch. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. I don't think the pressure's going to get to these guys. This is when it's fun. Late in the game, down one score, gotta have it right now. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. And they'll get to the line and spike it to stop the clock. They need to get a little closer for a field goal try, and they've got to do it in a hurry. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. He'll pull it down and run. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the fourth, and the brain trust will go to work. Going up top on first down. He's got it down the middle. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. To the line quickly. They'll spike it to save some time. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this third and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. All the plays, all the plans, all the schemes, and it will be decided on this kick. And this one to bring us to a deadlock in the final moments. Right down the boulevard. It's good. Final minute of play. We are deadlocked. Guys, what a finish we're experiencing. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. First down for this offense. He wants to throw. They're bringing heat. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Off play action. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
This really has been a masterclass by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away when things aren't there, like on that last play.
It's incomplete, and the clock strikes 0, and we are headed to overtime. Well, guys, let's play some more. Headed to overtime.
And this just feels right. Both of these teams going back and forth. So, of course, David, this thing needs to get decided in OT.
Let's see who's better. Short amount of time to do it. A couple possessions, probably maybe one possession each. Who's the better team?
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possessions starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, and the second overtime and 2-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
Okay, ready? So here comes our first play of overtime. Here we go. Coming out on first down with the play fake. It's complete to the right.
Hey, guys, this running back's not just catching checkdowns or swing routes. You can get him vertically down the field and let him go to work, especially when you get man coverage. Take advantage.
From the gun, they'll try the middle. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down.
That has got to be demoralizing if you're on defense because they just ran the ball right up the middle, down your throats, and they gashed you.
They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Looking downfield, it's Pedrino. He's got it on the move. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. They've got a little work to do here on 3rd and goal in overtime. Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Iowa State! They strike first here in overtime. This extra point would give them a 7-point lead in OT. That's the kind of skill that makes guys stars. The improvisational skills, the blinding speed, the ability to make the big play and make defenses look silly.
Just straight silly. I mean, what do you want me to do? You put a guy that's that athletic, that fast, at the quarterback spot. Now you're telling me to defend the run, defend the pass, defend the scrambles. I mean, goodness gracious. I don't know what you want a defense to do. There's no stopping that guy.
On 2nd down, wants to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. They'll go to the ground. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs.
And that's a good, solid run there, Reese. If you want to win in overtime, running the football is a good idea.
Showing that you're the more physical team in overtime can really be a breaking of their will. Pocket starts to collapse. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. The Ducks want to crank the tempo.
All right, offense has got to be better. You've done a nice job getting the football to this point in the red zone, but now you can't go backwards. You've got to be able to get rid of the football if it's not there, and that was a terrible play giving up the sack.
They are up against it, a 3rd and long, needing a touchdown here in overtime. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. 4th and long, and they have to pick it up to keep their throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon! They got the score now to see if they go for the win or the tie. They need this extra point to send it to double overtime. And they tacked on the extra point. Here in the 2nd overtime, they'll snap it on 1st down. Looking to move it through the air. They're trying to get to it. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. After the big 1st down sack for the D, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. He lets one fly deep. Got it! Touchdown, Ducks! Got it in to take the lead here in the 2nd OT. Now in the 2nd overtime, you must go for the 2-point conversion. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
They'll start this drive with a pass. Almost intercepted, and you just can't put the ball in jeopardy on 1st down in overtime.
Oh, it's a big blown opportunity by the defense to just kill that drive right there. He had a chance to make that interception in the end zone, but he couldn't come up with it.
Skips away from pressure. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact. And the Cyclones have pushed it inside the 20. He'll come out throwing on first down. And he can't find his man in the end zone as he was trying to pay off this red zone chance.
And that is a huge missed opportunity for the quarterback. You've got your guy wide open in the end zone. You're not under pressure. You just got to hit him. That ball got away, and that's one he'd like to have back.
Lets it go to the end zone. And they pick it off. You can't give it away in overtime. That's why you love veterans in this defense. They stay locked in on their rules, and he made the pick. My pulse rate is still through the roof on this game. I would have called that one for free. Wait, I don't want to get carried away there, but it was a really fun game and a great win.
It really was. I know we're all up here. We're bouncing around. We're excited after having seen what we just saw. What a great win for this team to go out and do it in overtime. That's the type of game that fans are going to be talking about for a long time, David.
Free. Yeah, right.
If you know Reese Davis, that is not happening, but we got a free game that was awesome, back and forth, nip and tuck, and bonus time. You got some free overtime play in that one.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.